Oh, cool, it works. So I did tinker with configs, and, well, let me just show you one of the things I did. So you know how nanites would take a stupidly long time if the thing was even really close? Alright, medical nanites, where are you? Alright, if I take my... Please tell me I didn't break everything somehow. I know myself, I probably managed to break that. Uh-huh. Excuse me. Uh... Yeah, medical nanites. Waiting on you. That gets rid of that annoying thing with the camera. Come on, can't I just like easily set the number? Well, it takes stupidly long time for that. Okay, so I did up. I minimized all their minimum time, like to travel or whatever it is, to 1, which means that the medical. I must have broke the medical nanite somehow. Not sure how I managed to pull that off, but pulled it off somehow. I can break anything. Like, legitimately, I can break anything. Okay, anyway, next thing I installed is this thing. So we can now hack and have a firewall, which really serves the benefit of just making it hard or easier to take over NPC things. But I'll slap one of both of these things on it just for protection. You know, in case Jason ever decides to go rogue and try and hack everything. I'm just kidding. Just because they look nice and, you know, in case Jason ever does that, really, that's the only justification I can really get out of this. And now I wanted a second. Another oxygen bottle. 2 steel plates. So that's gonna be a firewall. That block has to be prioritized to be hacked. And due to the way what it consists of, it takes stupidly long length of time to hack. So it really gives you a chance to, you know, fight back with your hacking computer, which can hack other hacking computers and potentially take them over, making them fight for you, and, you know, prevent whoever's trying to hack you from hacking you. Really, I just installed this mod because I don't want to deal with slowness. I hate slowness. So yeah, I want to prioritize the solar panels. Just because it is kind of our priority to get these things to, you know, be usable. So I'm going to leave that one to recharge for a bit. To give us a bit of a backlog of power. However, hypothetically, if I don't accidentally kill myself on this thing. Seeing as though this mod now, I have turned up this thing's detection range. It should... Oh, there we go, see? So it should work to enable them to mine it now. And so now I just need to find mining nanites. Active nanites, let's set max too. Let's just try putting a max on this. I mean, I've never hit 100 nanites in use, so... Toggle block off, toggle block on. Spooling up. What? What the? See, it says spooling up. Alright, let's just set that back to 0. You know, something tells me I did something wrong. I think I said it's mining Y for like something so that it mines way too much in a single shot. Like if I didn't kill myself, I'm like, please don't die, please don't die. No, doesn't seem to be mining excessive for everything. You would seem to be. I mean, that does look like a big chunk of asteroid taken out, but I can see that as having been intentional. That's because I'm not doing homework. I don't have homework. Oh, wait. Whatever you tell yourself. Wait, where's the uranium? You know we had a spot of uranium. Oh wait, is this efficiently mining this? Pretty sure I see a lot of resource loss. I'm just gonna assume for a second. I will revert if it's actually just using a stupid large portion of it. I did that weird thing where we get like the barest inch too close and it tries to kill me. I do micromanage way too much. Yeah, something is definitely being quite inefficient here, I think. Yeah, because if you look, it's just pockmarked with resource loss. Pretty sure, right? Anyway, I remember seeing those random indents of massiveness. Zero current targets, great. Even though there are things that have the resources, this mod is not the most consistent. You know what? That's not my problem. That's the build and repair thingy's problem. So get that working. I'm pretty sure I didn't increase the transport speed. Oh, they just travel really fast and I was just really close. I'm basically just rebooting it to try and get it to work, like, fully. You know, it does feel like something that would be my benefit to turn on the building repair stations. Just take that programmable block off. Build it. Alright. Just remember these things cost energy, and that's gonna probably be an issue. They will help out with in terms of assembly time. Yeah, you know what, let's just leave them off. Oh, cool. That NPC is dead. Oh, I mean, he's dead. Plus, how else am I supposed to get that thing to test hacking? We do need to go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll see if it's hacked by the time we get back. Should be an interesting test. Gotta unmute my mic when I say it back. Say that thing did say it would take like ages to hack. Zero. So flashing irons is, if I understand correctly, I just realized its chances of success in 1,000. Oh, right. I guess it wouldn't be functional if it didn't have all those computers in it. So I'll just come back to that in a while. I do believe you should be mining. Static grid. Ultrasonic thingy. What detected 366. Huh. So in conclusion, I'm pretty sure it has it mined. Like any of it. Wait, if I have steel plate, can I put it there? Steel plate, take you. Oh no, wait, I can only stick them. Yeah, I thought no. Alrighty, I might need a second of these. Fortunately, more of them means it should work faster. Will I take damage if it's just popping out? No. How fast will the medical nanites finally get to working? Is it you just running out of power? Is that the issue? 'Cause, I mean, I know you're sapping up power. That would appear to be the case. Seeing as though I don't plan on using this one in particular at the least. For much in terms of deconstruction, power, efficiency. Did I really just mention? Okay, cool. Oh, yep, there we go. So yeah, when it's up really close, it does not like to show up very well. Why? Because it's actually just I think that might be why they had that minimum speed. Sake of the visuals. You know, I wonder at what speed. So you can run through that at like some speed or another without taking damage. That is great to know. The benefits of knowing it, this and that, questionable. So as you can see, just by having one of these, any would-be hackers would be pretty much stopped stone cold. Fortunately for me, NPC pirate ships do not happen to own that. And I did just hack it. Yeah, let's not do that again. That was a dumb idea last time. Wait, then why can I do that? So yeah, I just want to see if I'll ever come back to that with that hacked. I know I will eventually, but when will I is the question. After all, it's tried twice every second, if I recall correctly, and there's a 1 in 1,000% chance of success. So 2 separate chances, meaning it's not going to be like in 1,000 seconds, or 500 because there's 2 of them. Right now I'm thinking back to, you know the game FNAF World? When the game theorists were playing it. And they will their fans kept telling them to use Purple Guy because of his attack slasher, which does like an insane amount of damage, but it has like a low chance of hitting. And then they had the mimic thingy. So they were like at one point, Matt was just frustrated at that it was failing to hit. Like, because with the percent it said, like, the way he was thinking about it was, it wasn't, like, separate chances. And he was reminded of that, he's like, oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot, darn. Wait, why don't I loot? Darn, okay. Okay, where's the signal button? I have like a stupid amount of gear I need to sell anyway. The main thing I need to actually get out of this... Okay, where is it that the meteor effect keeps popping in from? Because I want to get that large... that metal grid out of it. Cool, perfect, close enough. Let's see if I can burn myself out of electricity before I make it back. And make myself dizzy. Answer no. Yeah, I didn't see the word access denied. Yep, looks like failures. I got cobalt. Alright, and now toss all this stuff in. Parachute. And let's go check on this. Yeah, I probably shouldn't waste electricity, I just realized. As if you remember, I have a diminished significantly, and even then still diminishing supply of it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you off for a bit. I'm gonna go double check that the thrusters are off. Yep, they look to be off to me. What Probably wouldn't care for that hydrogen generator. It sounds like maybe added soon. Battery. So these all say recharged in. Which means I should be able to charge my suit up completely for once in like ages. So if you hold the click while on this, okay. Now we do the upgrades. Up. Nanite. Upgrade. Now it doesn't look to be consuming energy. Keyword look. And I'm sure as you can all see it's not at full power. I mean I can still upgrade this is no big deal. It's just it's not fun to upgrade. That is how to stupid. Alright, let's go check on static grid. How much coal is there remaining? You know what? Let's start grabbing all the stuff. It'll take a few seconds to, you know, get the rest of it detected. I suspect. Hey, this guy. Slash nan. Let's try it. Yep, figuring. No idea why I said that to him though. And this is why I'm fantastically glad for the shield generators. You know what, let's give them power reduction, efficiency upgrades. Need steel plate, huh? Because if you ever think these things are cheap in terms of material or energy, I've caused myself blackouts with these things multiple times, like in the middle of a battle too. So I suffered heavy damage to my shield. My shields were not close to full power, and like my engine stopped functioning fully, so it took so long to slow down. It's part of the reason I upgraded my reactor grid. Shield generator. Cause yeah, see, it has required input currently. Space gen. Some of these small shell generators have like nothing on them, and they aren't really bad in terms of resource necessities. Actually, I think all of them have only power efficiency. That should show how big of an issue the power is. Because, yeah, I think at one point I wanted them to regenerate faster. So I went to go upgrade those, but I think I managed to pretty much black out my ship. Oh, shoot, I just vented things. Yay. But I think in the very end, I did the only sensible choice. Add more of them, but make them all power efficient so I don't black out my entire ship. This way, they can be working, and I can be moving. I mean, let me rephrase that. They can be working, and I can be not moving at the speed of light. Did things just... Let's just try reloading that. Oh, something is beginning to load. I'm not sure if I should click this. I'll click that and hope it works. Things seem to have worked. And so now we wait for the load. There we go. Actually, if I start recording before that happens, normally it'll crash the entire game. Well, that didn't work as intended. Oh well. Are you kidding me? I don't see my grinder game. Thank you, game. You know, I had retrained myself not to hold up my grinder at all times, so when I die it doesn't go flying, so it's... You know what, I'm not trying to do this, but yeah. I trained myself to not hold up my grinder when I die. If I died, I mean, I wouldn't lose it as much. Now, thanks to the fact that I don't hold it out, I lose it. Isn't life wonderful? Seriously though. Light. Dang it. construction components now. I know I probably won't need 88, but yeah, I'm just taking them for reasons. I'm pretty sure even laws of physics should say at this point this thing should struggle. Like almost to the point where I have to set up another rotator because this grid is just so big that the rotator can't keep up with it. And then again, we don't have to deal with atmospheres or anything. But look at how much generation of power we have. How can anything generate or require more power? Saya is beyond me. Like, I mean, if I was running my thrusters full speed or full power all the time, that's one thing. If I was running those force field doors all the time, that's another thing. I'm really glad they actually don't depressurize everything when they're turned off. Maybe because I can breathe easy, knowing I'm not going to accidentally vent all the oxygen into space next time I mess up something. That's a lie, I vent all the oxygen into space so many times I've, like, just the general area around me should have an atmosphere forming from the sheer gravity of the air just clustering. Okay, that's not entirely true, but I mean, especially since I haven't vented in like rapidly enough that would happen, but I have vented this area a fair few times. Are you running really right now? Let's turn you off for a bit. And let's get you going. No, that should be done soon enough. So this way, you know, we can get more power generation. You know, if things refuse to work, how else are you supposed to build them? By hand? That's such an archaic concept. Who does things by hands anymore? How many times do I hurt myself with that? Some of the times I just sort of on purpose just because I want to see if things work. Alright, why is there a meteor storm lasting this long? Pretty sure I haven't turned up the intensity of them. Let us collect all the platinum first. I want to slowly drain that thing of all... I basically want to have to move. I've been at rest in this spot for so long. And that asteroid has served me well. I just want to get whatever last use I can get out of it and move on. Yes, I'm aware the camera just shifted. Not like either of us really desperately need the medical at any point. We could likely live without them for temporary sake. Without, you know, it being the end of the universe. Oh, wow. I believe I need 7,700. You know, let's finish those off first. Nickel. Let's stick all this nickel in. Oh, it's just out of storage. So, if I don't mess everything up, that is, I can do this, right? Pretty sure that's like it's a fact. If I don't mess everything up, I'm capable of doing it right. Yes. The intellect is much. Alright, let's get you going for a bit. Okay, you don't need all of that nickel. Oh, you've got to hit shift. Just wondering what was happening. Okay, we'll need that much nickel. But it should have enough iron for me to go into some... Yeah, no, that didn't work quite as intended. Oh no, wait, that's fine. All is cool. So it should have enough nickel, has enough iron. Cool. And now I just take this, toss this into there, and call it good. And yes, I'm fully aware that was more effort than I probably even needed to spend. I think I finally hacked it. I'm also going to want to make, let's see how many computers it needs and tell another assembler to make them. Wait, time out, I just remembered something. Production assembly, nanite assembling. You know that auto speed things up if I scroll down. 500 should work just as well. Display 110. Let's get those displays here. No, wait, we need to save up silicon for a second. That is a lie. We need to save up a lot of silicon. We are running out of it. And here comes the part that'll hurt. 6. No. Oh wait, it needs 150. Okay. I can just do this. Dude. Yeah, we probably should just leave those going first. So yes, this thing does take a while to, you know, steal, take control of, whatever. I keep doing this, yes, I'll admit. But it's just something I am interested in continuously attempting. And it always says dead. Not sure why. But you know, running those things might not be helping my power in any way, shape, or form. You know, maybe that's my issue. But yes, I don't need 2 of those. I will take you, toss all of your components into prime. If need be, I'll just disassemble the rest of those. Or the assembler will disassemble them for me. Either way. That is gonna be running for a long while. Pretty sure that was beeping at me from the wrong location. Not beeping at me, flashing at me. Yeah, close enough. Has it mined all the platinum? I'll be back in a second. By a second, I mean I'll probably fly over here, check things out and such. But nonetheless, Oh, it just does not have the oxygen. Okay. Oxygen generator. One, two. Toggle block off. In. Nope. I'll be back to that in a couple of moments to shut that back off. And let's just go with. Yeah, let's just go with that. Close enough. Perfect. 3 separate assemblies working at that. Means it should be relatively quicker. Yes, I know I keep coming back to look at that, but it is cool looking. And what I just realized, either I'm gonna have to grind this down, which does not take that long. I'm just gonna have to leave my hacky thingy running back in the background for a while. A long while. Thought not. See, one of my favorite tricks. At a speed fast enough to not take damage to it. Still don't have enough oxygen. That's a sure fact. I was gonna say that's a sure, but whatever. Oxygen bottle. It is interesting just watching as technology is slowly becoming outdated in this ship. For instance, probably don't need to be running 2 gravel generators anymore. Shifters, I mean. He's not at the same time. Much better idea. is cool as things start working to just see things shift downwards. So I'm next gonna extract ice, iron. No, wait. Wait, what? Iron, just gold and iron. Let's just do gold actually for now. I am systematically doing it material by material. That's just a great show. They're just like, not show, just view, like an absurd amount of nanites just flying back towards base. A colorful display of technology. Functional and aesthetically pleasing, basically. Without compromising one for the other. That's the best kind of tech, actually, in my opinion. Technology that looks nice, and does so without any need to compromise or really, like, for instance, you can have a benefit made and make it look nice, like, without compromising the other. You did great. Like, if you can make, you know, helicopter, if I can speak, like, look nice just because of the general design, and function well, like as, you know, a helicopter should. You've done a good. I actually have to... Darn, okay. Back to my favorite pastime. I'm going to kill myself with this thing one of these days. Hasn't happened yet, but it is different from Will. And is going to be hacking it for a long time. One could configure that more if they, or the hacking mod more if they wanted to, but I think it is decently balanced as is. Except for in part the part of where a thing that is off cannot be hacked. That is irritating to say the least. Well, I'm sure it'll be anyway. And I only got into that mod because I saw in the comment or not comment section, I think it was like recommended. Basically, you grind down like the control seat a bit. You grind down, you hack anything that's like a major component, which, like, I think is like all cockpits, all remote controls. Just give me a second and not keep hitting caps lock. I mean, and then I just did that like 8 times. Yep. Yeah, that's what I found out about it. Is there a mod to paint? You know, I just thought of that. So yeah, anyway. I just realized I had the game paused that entire time, meaning nothing was getting done in the background. Yay! Thrusters are not your priority. Thrusters are not your... Why did I mess with things? Back into disassembler mode with you. That had way less than I thought it would for some reason. Did I didn't search? Met. Yep, no. Pretty sure I have an extra solar panel or two I can get here. I just need to... Not that one. There we go. And give it time to figure out what it needs to do and fix it. Yep, have another solar panel as well. I just goof things up. slide over to this side. Sort of awkwardly ram face into this. And do... That's cool. And sort of awkwardly run parallelish to this. And mess everything up and die. Alright, now, this time you better get it right. Alright, I'm 90% sure I saw them take my grinder. Take you, take you, take you. Oxygen tank, get you in there. Control panel off. You know, I know I could just set this up to do all of the ores at once. But I like doing it systematically. It gives me an extra 2 seconds of doing things. But I'll come back to that in a moment. You don't get take priority. You don't take priority. Got it? Seriously, what are these things fixation with thrusters? It's not like they have their metal grids done yet. Alright, so protection. Disassembly. Let's just go with 200 of you. Computers, go to there. Timeout, why am I assembling computers still? Cancel you. Nanite. Toss you there. That should take care of that. Cool. Nick resources from something that's not doing us much good. Split them into something that is. So it was hacked. I really am waiting to test this out for real. I really just am. I'm so excited for when I finally do. Okay, how pressurized is this room? So, I mean... Wait, why is this room considered low pressurized still? It needs to be medium because it's 70 like something percent. Let's extract the iron next. Yes, I'm aware I could just leave it running and extract all the ores at once. But I do want to actually witness some of this iron being removed. And I do even have a plan for how to relocate that. You know, let's start setting that thing up now. Connector. Please note, I do not actively recommend stealing steel plates from a battery. Batteries are dumb places to steal resources from. Why? Because if you mess things up, you mess things up real bad. Well, at least expensively. So yes, I would recommend not nicking things. You know, I'm pretty sure that should be fine, as it should eat away all the stone from there anyway, eventually. Oh yeah, I should get back to watching for the iron. Can I witness the great iron removal? These things are like pulsing, like they're like back. I didn't see them deform anything. You know what, I should probably get them to remove ice, because I see ice embedded in other resources, and I'm not sure what happens if this asteroid breaks. So you know what, let's go get ice removed first. Probably should have done that over there, but whatever. Oh, it shows it by the deposit. So let's set it up to remove all the stuff. No. Oh, I was gonna say, how this thing still has inventory is beyond me. Realizes, oh, that thing has like infinite inventory space. Fine. Stone. Last shipment of stone for a little while. I mean, even watching from my base back home should eventually begin the sight of moving ore. So, thrust motor. Okay. Let's get the metal grids out of needingness. Metal grids, nanite. stop assuming it's faster than it is. Control panel, so you have your metal grids for the most part. As a complete and utter lie. It was 300 or 200? Yeah, like 200. When you think something through that well. I mean, let's just get it through those real quick. It's not like there's many more. Oh, I just didn't think that through. Nanite. Small grid, this thingy. So I was gonna extract the magnesium. Let's extract magnesium first, because I don't think I'm gonna break up anything with that. I didn't even know there was more magnesium on this thing. Or maybe that's what that yellow stuff I've been seeing is, that I was thinking was gold. And let's see, I'm pretty sure there was some over here, yep. Hang on! Alright, where's the nanites? Yoo-hoo, nanites. Oh, right, they face through object. Okay, hypothesis oh, there it is. I was gonna say, hypothesis confirmed. It was magnesium. Because it appeared that the nanites had taken it. No, I was just being an idiot. So I'm just gonna real quickly check through for any more potentially completable solar panels. So, no, not really. Cool. I'm just gonna land and end my episode here. So remember, this has been my game, my way. So if you want to see anything like this anywhere else, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more like this.